My name is Ted Brown, and I own a small business called Digital Onboarding. Now, banks really want me to move my checking account over to their institution, and I know that because I have about a dozen of these in my mailbox at home, all offering a cash bonus just to open up my small business checking account. Now, this US small business segment generates over $100 billion in revenue for banks, so I understand the intent here, but the issue is that 94% of that revenue goes to the primary bank relationship, and opening an account doesn't necessarily establish a relationship. For example, last time I opened up a checking account, I got my cash bonus, and my business banker completely disappeared. Every commercial banker in the audience knows this truth. You spend all of your time on about 20% of the portfolio, leaving 80% of small business owners completely underserved. The number one attribute that small business owners look for in their primary bank is service quality. So if we go to the demo screen, we're going to show how one of our customers, Somerset Trust, uses our digital onboarding platform to establish deeper relationships that earn primary bank status. Instead, after that account is opened, instead of stuffing a folder full of flyers of all the value-added services I should use when I go home, my commercial banker chooses from a pre-configured workflow, enters my email address and mobile number, selects the relevant services that will help me run my business, and in seconds, I've left the branch with a helpful digital workflow that will take me step by step to adopt all of the value-added services that help me manage my business. So if we move to the customer-facing view, you'll see we've taken that same $500 incentive bonus and shifted the focus from getting small business owners to open accounts to getting small business owners to adopt the value-added services that deepen the relationship and establish a primary bank relationship. So things like online banking, merchant services, payroll services, using the corporate card to make purchases. Instead of using technology to completely automate away the relationship, we've instead put the relationship manager front and center of this welcome guide so that the small business owner knows exactly who his or her primary advocate is at the institution. Now, small business owners are very busy people, so the platform continues to remind them to adopt the services that will help them manage their business, with text message and email reminders and notifications that encourage them to complete each step of the process. So for example, when we see someone log into online banking or use the corporate card to make a purchase or run payroll through the system, we send a real-time notification and advance their bar closer to the cash bonus. We collect a little bit of feedback at the end so we can improve the quality of our service, and then we distribute the cash bonus award. Now, each one of these services saves money for the bank or generates fee-based revenue for value-added services, and that is worth a $500 coupon. So that process was clearly much better experience than the last time I opened up a checking account and got a folder and a whole bunch of direct mail afterwards. But the best part about using digital technology in the onboarding process comes in the analytics you can collect and use to optimize this process and help business bankers provide exceptional service. So if you move to the analytics side of this platform, you can see we've seen every action that that small business owner took, all the steps that were completed and all the steps that remain to be completed. So business bankers have complete visibility into the onboarding process and can provide exceptional service to that small business owner. So, completing those tasks. Now, for the Finovate fanatics in the crowd who followed us last fall, where we presented the major digital onboarding opportunity in retail consumer banking, you'll notice that we use the same technology here to unlock this massive opportunity on the commercial side of the bank. And that's probably one of the most exciting parts of this platform. We've made it super easy to configure workflows for any customer-facing processes that will drive value for the bank. You see that small business template stacked right next to the consumer retail banking checking activation process, as well as ones for consumer loans and other processes. Now, you're going to see a lot of cool stuff at this conference, but I promise you, most of it's going to be very difficult to implement, and it will have a squiggly line to how it actually impacts your bottom line of the business. But what we're showing you today can be configured very simply so you can deploy it in under a month and have a direct impact to your P&L. So I invite you to visit at our booth and share your ideas for a great customer-facing digital onboarding workflow. But if you are not doing a great job welcoming small businesses to your institution, I would recommend you start there, because the potential to unlock part of the $100 billion of revenue that small business owners provide to the primary bank relationships is massive. Thank you.